Yo, man, we're back with another video. And of course, I'm King of King 864 Trucking on my personal channel. This my cuz.
What's that? Trucker Styles in the building.
Trucker Styles. And you already know what channel you on. This is Two Fat Boys in a Rig.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Back with another video. So today, the video we're going to put out here for y'all today is trucking school. Because I went to a carrier school, which is Swift Transportation. He went to a community school and got his CDL. So we're going to talk about, you know, our experiences with both schools. Oh, am I in the picture? Is it too much sexiness in the picture? Okay. You know what I mean? And everybody see the Cleveland hat, you know what I mean? Brian Nation. Brian Nation. You know what I'm saying? With the Eagles chain. You know what we do. But
trash.
Talking about no, you talking trash?
Trash.
Talking about them Denver Donkeys? Come on, bro. Them Denver Donkeys?
Best in the nation.
Shh. In what nation? It ain't on the God. It might be on Mars or somewhere. But hey, you know, we're gonna talk about the differences between a carrier CDL school, community college CDL school, and then going out with your mentor, what to expect, what you need to bring, how to. I think if you caught my video on King of Kings 864 Trucking, when I said trucking school was kind of like a boot camp, hey man, you gotta survive it, but it's gonna be the best decision of your life. If you in that space right now, you don't know what to do. So
yes, sir.
Hey, you want to go first? You want me to go first?
Go ahead, kick it off.
Well, you know, I went to Swift Transportation Academy. Basically, if you go to a carrier school like Swift, you know, your lodging is free. They put us in Holiday Inn. We didn't have to pay for no room, but we did have to have, we was in a room with another person that you didn't know. If you're not the type of person that want to stay in a hotel room with somebody you don't know, you can either buy your own hotel or just don't go. But I mean, it ain't but for 2 or 3 short weeks, man. So just, you know, just vibe out with the person, put your earphones in while you with them, whatever, do your thing. But with Swift, you're going to be at their transportation school for 2 weeks. They put you in a hotel room. You just got to feed yourself, though. You got to bring enough food or bring some food with you. You know, fat boy like me, I had to eat, so I had to bring my money with me. You know what I mean? Because that Popeyes was calling my name up there. You know what I mean? That barbecue sauce with them chicken strips.
Hey.
Why get that extra biscuit? And then if you go to Swift Transportation in Memphis, Tennessee, make sure you hit Ella's up. Ella Soul Food. Oh Lord.
Best place in Tennessee.
Woo! Boy, I almost married Miss Ella, boy. She was cooking that food so good when I got that rib plate that time. And she had put this cornbread on the top of my plate, but it was looking like pancakes. I like, damn, I'm from South Carolina. I said, damn, they putting pancakes on your plate? Boy, I tore the piece off. It was fried cornbread. I said, oh Lord, Miss Ella, please marry me. I think Miss Ella was like 70 or something at the time. Please marry me, Miss Ella. If you watch the video anytime soon, still marry me, Miss Ella, because that food was the woo. I could have went home and slapped my mama. Best, but
best.
So anyway, get the meatloaf too. That meatloaf is just outstanding. I didn't get a chance to get the chicken he did last time I went, but that meatloaf, ribs, pork chop be bigger than your hand. Pork chop, like, they cut a whole cow up for that pork chop.
Tell them, no matter what they get, it won't be
no matter what you get, you ain't gonna be disappointed. But so you gonna go for 2 weeks. So this is how it's gonna happen. After you call Swift, they gonna give you these tests that you're gonna do on the computer. It's basically preparing you to get your CDL permit. So once you score 80 on day test, then you just go to the DMV, you get your permit, you call your recruiter up, whoop, 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 I got my CDL permit, I'm ready. They gonna put you on a Greyhound, they ain't gonna fly you. If you thought you were gonna get flown somewhere, this ain't the place for you. But they gonna put you on the Greyhound, which is standard. Put you on the Greyhound, You're gonna go to Memphis. I got to Memphis. Put us in a room. Nice Holiday Inn room. Nice little flat screen. Everything was straight. Luckily, I was with a person, you know, we both like the air on high because we was two fat boys too. So, you know what I mean? We had it in the sub-zero. Every time somebody came in our room, they shivered. They had to go buy coats to come in our room. It was cold enough. That's how I like to do my polar bear. Ah! You know what I mean? But, shoot. So, got in our room. What was that? That was Sunday. So, Monday, they even provide transportation from the hotel to the course. When you get there, your first week at Swift Transportation, you're gonna be in a classroom. They're gonna teach you about your hours of service. You know, you gotta drive 8 hours before you take a well, you ain't got to, but you can drive up to 8 hours before you take a 30-minute break. You can only drive 11 hours within a 14-hour period. That show you all that, show you how to drive your recaps, teach you how to map, and all that good stuff. Don't be intimidated if you're not the school type. Everything they teaching you is specifically for you to drive the truck. You're not going there to learn no algebra, no history and nothing. Everything's pertaining to this truck. And then your second week at Swift Transportation, you actually going out there to get in this thing, you know what I mean? But if you like me, you ain't never been in a truck. You get out here, they gonna teach you how to back, how to parallel, blindside, 40, all that. And if you're lucky enough to pass that first time, then you get to come home. But if you actually fail their test there, then they'll put you on a probation period, and then you'll get another extra week there to try to pass the back-end test before you go home. And don't worry, if you fail, your hotel's still free. You still got to feed yourself. And then after you pass that, because it ain't if, you know, we don't over here had two fat boys in the rig. We don't put if in our vocabulary. It's when. So not if, but when. So when you pass, not if. When you pass,
proceed east on Guthrie Avenue in 700
my qualifier talking to me.
Turn left 2.
Quit talking right now. I'm in the video. I wasn't rude to her. I touched her. Let me touch her gently. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't want no domestic violence charge. I'm sorry. I'll do something special for you later. You know, you go home, and then when you come home, you'll have to go out with a trainer, because at school all they really teach, they're not really teaching you how to drive the truck. They're teaching you how to back it up, how to parallel park, and all this is essential for you to back up to the docks. So after they teach you how to back it up, and when, not if. Oh, you got it now, didn't you? You got it. When you pass, you go home for a couple days, and that Monday, wherever they send you at, you see, I say home because as in Greenville, South Carolina, where I'm at, we got a school, well, we got a terminal that's like 20 minutes up the road. So I got to go home and finish my training there. Well, actually, I started my training there, but then I went to Minnesota, but that's a whole nother story. But you know, if you in a state that they don't have a terminal at, then they'll send you, you know, they'll ask you, do you mind going to Florida, go back to Tennessee, go to Minnesota? If you get a choice though, go to Minnesota. Hands down. Minnesota was the best option for me, because Minnesota training, man, was, man, got me right.
Was a breeze.
Hey, what's old boy named Ha Davis? Hey, it finna be a breeze, boy. That was Minnesota, was that, boy. And so if you somewhere or they don't have a terminal, then they'll send you to one of their schools for training or whatever. So I told you, I started out with at my home state, but it got miscombobulated, you know what I mean? But it's another video. So I had to go to Minnesota. So when you go to Minnesota and you get with that trainer, he's actually gonna show you how to shift gears. You know what I mean? Gonna show you how to double clutch. Make sure you don't strip that clutch out. He's gonna teach you how to turn, you know what I mean? Because you know you just ain't gonna get to the turn and yank that thing in there like a car. You gonna run everything over. You got to You know what I mean? It's eyes perception. You got to be, you know what I mean? So you're gonna you actually gonna get in there, you're gonna double clutch, you're gonna drive around the city with a trailer. Don't be intimidated though. Anything you gotta, any questions you have, any fears you have, just make sure you explain that to your trainer. But I guarantee you, 10 minutes in the truck, it's gonna be lovely, I'm telling you. And so basically they did that you do that for a solid week. You'll drive around, double clutch, and when you pass that, this is what, 3 weeks now. This is 3 weeks. 2 weeks at the academy, 1 week with your extra trainer to teach you how to drive. That 4th week, you at the DMV, baby. You know what I mean? You're gonna do your pre-trip. You know what I mean? They're gonna teach you how to do the pre-trip and all at the academy. You're gonna do your pre-trip. They're gonna take you out. You're gonna drive around the city. When you come back and you park, hold on, let me start off. When you get to the DMV, first you're going to back the trailer up. You're going to back your trailer up, do your little couple things. Every state different. Every state, some state you might have to do a parallel and a 90. Some states you got to do parallel, offsets, 90. Every state different. But you'll do that. You'll do your pre-trip, which they'll teach you at the academy. It's basically just like going over the engine in the truck, checking the brakes, calipers, belts, everything. You know what I mean?
Front end to the back.
Front to the back. And as soon as you do that, you're backing, you drive. When you pull back in, put your clutch in neutral, you pop them brakes, guess what? You're a CDL holder. Because it's when, not if. You're a CDL holder. They're going to take that picture. Make sure you go in the bathroom, wipe your face off, because I know you're going to be nervous when you drive. Wipe your face off, get right. Hey.
Take a deep breath.
Take a deep breath. Boy, you get that license, because I know you got bills now. You like me, you got bills. You done been on the road 4 weeks now. And now you finna go to Swift. Hey, you go home, and they going to say you going to go, you got an option, go on home, get you a couple days at home. They going to tell you when orientation start. Orientation start every Monday, on the Monday, every Monday, except for, I think that's a Christmas and New Year's. Other than that, every Monday, on the Monday, it's a new orientation. You go to orientation, you know you're going to sign your life away. Then you're going to go with a mentor. And you're going to go on your mentor with Swift. It's 200 hours. It was 200 hours. Yeah, I think they changed. I think it was like 250. But now I think it's like 200 hours. So you got to drive with your mentor.
How was your mentor?
My mentor was all right, man, but only thing crazy about my mentor, man, he used to like to eat them pickled eggs from the truck stop. Man, he be in the back cutting it loose. I'm up here driving it. Why no, he ain't just do that. Then he gonna open up the curtain. Now all that shit. Let me pull over, man. I'm about to puke. But other than that, though, man, my mentor was finna be a breeze. That boy was alright, man, and taught me everything I needed to know. Taught me things that he probably shouldn't have showed me, but he showed me because it was gonna be essential for me to survive out here by myself. So he showed me a lot, and my mentor was great, man. I still talk to him to this day. And even though I don't do flatbed, I'm in dry van now, I still call him if I got anything, any problems, because I'm 2 years in the game right now, but you still a rookie. Even at 2 years, you still a rookie out here.
Yes,
There's people out here that got 10 years in the game, and they'll tell you I'm still learning stuff out here every week, because DOT change every year. So whatever you was doing the last 10 years, they feel like they want to scrap that next week. You gotta learn something new, so you got to be able to adapt quick out here. But don't worry, you'll get it. And so I went out with my mentor. I was out with my mentor basically 3 weeks. You get paid though. I believe it was $9 an hour while I was driving, and whatever your state's minimum wage is when you're not driving, if you're on duty, meaning you're in the passenger side, the passenger seat while he's driving, then you're off duty but not in the sleeper, and you was Or no, I'm sorry. When you was in the passenger side and he was teaching you something, then you had to be on duty, and you was getting your state's minimum wage while you was sitting in that seat. So it was $9 an hour while I'm driving, and like I said, you can drive 11 hours within a 14-hour period. So you do the math. You drive 10.5 hours. You done made 90-something bucks. You know what I'm saying? You sit in the seat a couple more hours, you get that little. For South Carolina at the time, it was $7.25. So you get that little 2 hours, you get that little $14 some change. Then you go buy your soda or something with it. I mean, that's about all you can do with it. But but I mean, that's what it was, and that's really what it's gonna be. So if you call Swift, one thing I'm gonna say too though, cause my recruiter told me, you come in, if you come in and you drive for us, while you driving as a student, we're gonna pay you 30 cents a mile. That ain't what it's gonna be. You're gonna get like $9 an hour while you driving your state's minimum wage over there. Cause they gonna get you there. Whatever they got to tell you. They might tell you gonna get $1,000 a day. They just gonna get you there. Cause when I was in orientation, I said, hold on, man, hey, I'm supposed to be getting a certain percent per mile. That's what he was told me to come into orientation. They was like, oh, he got you, didn't he? Got me. He did his job. So I'm telling you now, if he tell you anything other than what I just told you, he just getting you in the seat. But I mean, it's still worth it though, because it's getting you experience. You don't have to pay no money up front. All you gotta do is feed yourself, get your CDL. I went out there, it was like 3.5 weeks. I came back, got in my truck, dipped. And hey, 2 years now, I'm here making a video for y'all. So that's my experience with Swift Transportation Academy. My only suggestion is it's gonna seem overwhelming when you first go. If you got any problems, because you paying for it anyway, ask as many questions as you want. Everybody else, they gonna try to move on. Well, I ain't got no questions, I got it. Because they nervous, they don't want to seem like, oh man, I'm not the only one getting it. Ask 100, and I asked every time I had a question. I asked. I don't care if it held us up 5 minutes, 10 minutes. How I do that? Stop, look, back it up 2 times, then let it stop 5 minutes. You know what I mean? They're gonna teach you all that. Ask if you got to ask it 10 times. If they got to give you personal one-on-one service, you paying for it. Make sure you get everything out of it. So that's my experience. I'm gonna let Trucker Styles tell you about his experience, and we'll go on from there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Sponsored by we're sponsored by Subway.
Subway.
Eat fresh.
Eat fresh. Stay healthy.
Stay healthy. Let's stay healthy right now.
All right, Trucker Styles, dude.
Trucker.
Yeah. Like I say, my boy here say he went to Swift, but I went to community college, Bremen Tech. Yeah. So a lot of stuff they explain, the same thing with the Bremen Tech. First, you'll sign up. They tell you what.
Get you a bike.
They tell you what class to start.
You took a big bite, didn't you?
Before you start, you have to have your DOT card. And once you have that, most definitely. So first,
yep. DOT card. Yep.
Yeah. Most definitely got to have that. First 2 weeks of class is for the people who do not have the CDL permit. So if you don't have the CDL permit, you still can go there and they'll teach you, like, they go with the book with you. Then they give you all the answers.
Yeah, see, that's different from Swift, because Swift, you got to have your permit before you go.
Yeah, so you don't have the first 2 weeks for the people who doesn't have the permit. See, I already had my permit before I went, so I was stuck.
He's a nerd.
Nah. I was just fully prepared. You know what I mean? I was fully prepared. But yeah, so there go all this 2 weeks class. First 2 weeks for me, all this stuff was going out one year out the other, because I already knew what was going on. And so after that first 2 weeks, they give you a whole week to go try for your CDL permit. After that week, that's when you get in the truck. So they assign 3 people to a truck and with an instructor. So they take you out, drive, backing, Like they had you back in probably about 1,000 times.
Yeah, same thing.
About
Same
1,000 times till you get bored with them. Telling them.
Hey, when I was out there in Memphis, man, and it's like 101 degrees out there while we backing up.
Yeah.
It started raining for like a whole hour straight, drenching. We out there backing up. We thought we were going back to the room. Yeah, go to the room.
Oh, no. Nah.
The instructor said,
nah.
We're going to be driving in the rain.
It ain't happening.
Get on out there.
Rain, sleet, snow.
I got to go back out there.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
So of course, you have to say you're going to be bagging back 1,000 times. 1,001 times. You're going to get bored there. I'm telling you, you're going to get bored. You know,
Hot too.
Yeah, hot.
Or cold.
Hot.
We did something.
Yeah. Woo. Then,
Woo!
Okay, then they
Rick Flair. Woo!
the alley dot back 9 degrees. You're gonna do that about 100 times. You got to have the most. They say the most accidents happen when people bagging back. You know what I'm saying? Remember that.
It does.
You know, so after that, you'll go on the road. You know, they teach you double shift, down shift. You know, whatever you need to know. And I have fun. It was fun. It was a lot of fun. People.
Yeah.
Like you meet different people. Instructor, they all cool, they joke with you, you know.
Yeah.
Some of them teach things that you ain't supposed to know. Like you know, they teach you stuff and they say, don't do it when you taking your test, cause it could fail you. So, yep, and you know, that's pretty much it.
Definitely gonna have
and
fun.
like after after the school, whatever, they're gonna have a list of trucking companies to go to, and they also gonna tell you which one not to go to, so pretty much they tell you one of the best ones to choose from.
I said that difference between the carrier and trucking school. You know, I went to Swift, so they tell you, you know, you're not guaranteed a job with Swift after you get your license, but 9 out of 10, you know, if you decide to stay, you know, you're gonna have a job, because even in my class we had like 50 people, and in orientation we might have had 15. You know what I mean? So what's that, 35 other people said, hey, thank you for the license, but I'm out. So that's the same though. That's different. And we didn't get no list. You know, I chose Swift, because if we drive with Swift a whole year, then they'll start repaying. They'll pay for your then they basically pay for your CDL. If you go for a whole year, then you don't owe them no money. You know, and if you work for them 2 years, then they're asked to start paying you some money. So, you know, but yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
What was I?
You said they told you not.
Oh yeah.
They told you not. Truck schools not to go to.
Yeah, they told you what truck company not to go to. So you whether you want flatbed, drive man, or reefer. You know. Then another thing with that, so like they split the class up in half. Half either take the DMV test at the school, and the other half can go to DMV. And I chose to take mine with the school because we were trained on the route. So the route was the same route that we taking our test on, this route that we've been practicing on the whole time we at school. So the other half, in which the DMV test was much easier than. I wish I would have known that, because I wasn't DMV. The first time I failed.
You're a nerd.
Yeah.
You didn't want to get that hard test.
Yeah. So
hey.
So I had to challenge myself, because the instructor also said if you can pass with me, you can pass with anybody. And I barely passed. I passed by 1. He documented everything, because he's the instructor. He ain't gonna take it light. Trust me. Only because he also being watched, and it could cost him his job. He trying to let people breathe on through. You know, he protecting himself, and you know. So after that, you know, well, when I went with Knight, my mentor was Dickhead. You know, cause he had 10 years of experience, so I guess he trying to force that on me. Like my first time driving a truck, like my first experience other than school. So yeah, he was a dickhead. You know, I had to bite the bullet though, cause you know I have family at home. So they had to get a check. You know, check wasn't broken in, so you know I had to, you know, pretty much suck it up.
Yeah, they gotta get that.
Yeah.
That's what we out here for.
Gotta get it. But you know, but I say after that though, I ever get another asshole mentor, he would never do that again.
Hey, man, if you gotta, you know, that's the thing too. If you get a mentor and you and your mentor can't see eye to eye, man, tell your coordinators, tell your orientation coordinators, and get you another mentor. Because at the end of the day, that's a big part of whether you're gonna succeed or fail.
Right.
He
got a choice where you can succeed or fail.
He got that choice, and then you know you don't want to take somebody either that's gonna let you pass by, because when you out here by yourself, it's different between riding with somebody in that seat and riding by yourself.
You on your own.
So if you got a problem, talk to your coordinators, man. Get you another mentor, man, because it's.
And this something like we had to do, right?
Nah, that was training school when
okay.
When you know dude want to be a dickhead. That's why I had to go to Minnesota. But that's like I said, that's a whole nother video. But Minnesota was. I'm glad he sent me to Minnesota, because when I came back, everybody was on his truck at the time. Everybody failed whole week. I went up to Minnesota. I was driving the truck around in 30 minutes. I was driving the truck around the whole city in Minnesota. 30 minutes. Looking like a vet out there. What? Getting it. I come down here for to go take my test. Everybody that was on that dude truck, you know, I ain't gonna give him no shine, and you know, I don't want nobody to feel no type of way, but that certain dickhead, and everybody on this truck was failed, and they was on probation for another week. And I went to Minnesota and I was driving in 30 minutes. 30 minutes I was literally riding around the city double clutching. Well, I thought I was a vet out there, but I wanted to go pick up a load, but they said it wasn't allowed. Shit. Stop it, big fella. Oh man. So you know, but I mean, you know, those are the differences though. You go to Swift, you know, you don't pay for no room, but you got to feed yourself. But basically the training and everything, same way he explained it in detail. You know, I kind of got off track a little bit, but basically all the training is the same. But you see, with the community college, they gave him a list of jobs. He didn't have to go to a carrier, you know what I mean, to where he trained with, you know what I mean, and everything. But I mean, it's just, you know, it's all on how your money is structured. If you got the money to go to your community college and do it, man, they do it the way he did. And how long it took you to do it?
It took me 9 weeks.
It took him 9 weeks. Me, I was strapped for cash. It was time to go get it. Put your feet in the mud, feet on the concrete, baby. They head in motion. So I had to go get it. So Swift for weeks, and I was in the truck rolling, and I had to go get it, man. But either way, whether you got the money to go 9 weeks and, you know, still support your family while you're going do your school tour, you have to drop everything and, you know, put it in God's hand and go get it. Pick your, you know, pick whichever way is, you know, focused towards your lifestyle right now, and just go do it, man. Because at the end of the day, I took the straight narrow road, he took the wavy road, but we all ended up at the same place of CDL. And right now, he'll tell you the same way I tell you right now. For me, best decision I ever made in my life.
Yes, sir.
Best decision.
Best.
I ain't got to worry about being on, you know, as long as I pick up my loads and deliver my loads on time, man, ain't nobody calling my phone. Ain't nobody standing over you, watching you, you know, like your supervisor, he looking and lurking and all that, man. None of that. You ain't at the time clock finna clock out and, oh, hold on, I need y'all to come in Saturday and Sunday too. Ain't none of that, man. Best decision in my life, man. And like you know, and it's levels to this too. So, you know, we gonna be looking to go to our next level in our training, in our trucking career. We trying to go to our next level soon. And man, just come out here and do it, man. You got family, you got bills, you got kids, you want to have circumstances. It's never gonna be quite right. Sometimes you just gotta put it in God's hand, man, and go get it. And you add anything to it?
Best CDS holding the ground.
Hey, South Carolina. two fat boys in a rig. It's a 30-minute video. We've been rambling for a long time. Shit, you want to tell them what to bring to CDL school? What you need? Right quick before we get out.
Well, basically you need yourself your DOT card.
Well, you know,
and they provide everything else.
And that, towards the carrier, you know, make sure that you bring, you know, a couple sets of, you know, seasonal clothes, depending on where you're going. You know, if you're going to the summer, make sure you get some short sleeve shirts. You're going to the winter, make sure you get some pants, long sleeve shirt, maybe a jacket, you know what I mean, depending on where you're going. Definitely figure out if, like, especially if you're going to school for someone like that, find out where they sending you to and dress for their weather. That's because it's 90 degrees in South Carolina. It could be 40 degrees in Minnesota. Dress for where you going. And when you go out with your mentor, hey, just make sure again you have extra clothes, shirts and stuff that you don't want to see dirty. Like, I got 50 of these white shirts. It's cool. You know what I mean? They might have dirt and grease and all of them on them, but I keep a white shirt on because it's cool. When you're with your mentor, you know, I like to ride in like Jordan slides and stuff like that, but also get you a pair of regular shoes, because sometimes you go to these customers, they won't let you wear flip-flops or slides and stuff. You got to have closed-toed shoes. Get you a you know, a pillow cover when you're on your mentor. Oh, also get you some Imodium too. I ain't gonna lie. You gotta have some Imodium. If you out here on a budget and you eating these truck stop hot dogs, you don't know how long they been turning right there. You might eat them at 4 o'clock. But by 8 o'clock, you're gonna be hitting 10 bathrooms. So keep you some Imodium, boy.
Let's believe it.
Keep you some Imodium. Oh Lord, I'd rather for you have that Imodium than your drawers. I ain't lying. Woo! Boy, you gonna tear some bathrooms up too. But get you some Imodium. Make sure you got some clothes, and just have an open mind. There's no, I'm out here for my family, my kids. I'm here to succeed. It ain't if, it's when. And you know, listen to your mentor. If your mentor being a dick, he ain't teaching you everything, cause you get, I mean, you just get them type of mentors out here. They ain't doing it for the money. If he's not teaching you what you need to know, talk to your coordinator, supervisor, man. Get you another one. And you know, anything else y'all need to know, need to ask, whatever, you know, put it down in the comment section, man. We'll do our best to answer it. Hey, you know, put it down in the comment section. What's the next topic you want to know? We got more videos coming for you, you know.